Can you say steel? Thank you very much. All day, bro.
Good morning. Welcome to the Scrap and Pallet Man channel. It is cold outside, but we are out here anyway.
Yep, that's a piece of scrap. Let's get it. Anything else? What's that thing? Is it broken up? Yeah. I need one of these. Mine's starting to break up. It's the pad that a wheeled hey, looks like it works perfectly. Maybe not. That thing is the pad at a desk with a wheeled chair, like my chair at my house. Oh, I got a lot of snow back there. Huh. That's a problem. Can use it to. I probably should get rid of this snow right now. Hopefully it's not rude. Is it rude to get rid of my snow? That works. I hope it's not plastic. All right, it's metal. This metal will have been thrown right into the landfill because even though it's in the recycling bin, they don't do steel. Nope. Definitely not long steel like this. Alright, I saw something. Is that an exercise machine? Or something? Yeah, I see the other parts in the garbage. Yeah, I like it. Definitely steel. A little long. And then two more. That has a certain sound to it. There's a 50-50 chance this is not steel. Steel. Sometimes brass and copper can make that metal sound. Yeah, aluminum does not sound like that. Oh, that's a gold mine right here. Yes, please. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. The rusty stuff. My favorite. This is getting recycled versus hitting the landfill. And the landfill here, it's local. You know, it's actually here in DeKalb County. So for all this stuff, all this refuse that we have gets buried right in our backyards, over and over and over. It's say that 100 more times, 1,000 more times. So I'm really glad it's not. That's kind of stuck. Is that going to stay? It's all metal. Could have just left it in the bag, I guess. Nope. This is good stuff. Is it ready yet? Nope. Oh, look at this thing. Yes. These weights are weights made of steel. What's in here? A meter weight. I don't know. Is it concrete? I don't know what's in here. I can file it down, I think, and take a look. Let's try that after I get the rest of the steel out of here. I think that's it. All right. So I'm gonna take a file to this. I think it's concrete, but we shall see. Hey, she can't hear me. What's up, earphones? Alright, so I'll take a file to it. We'll see what's in here. That looks like concrete. Oh yeah. Indubitably, that is concrete. All right, concrete, you going back. Thanks, folks. You guys are awesome. Yes. Just a little nugget, but I'll take it. Wonder if I'm gonna open this up and there's gonna be a bunch of wire and copper and ta-da! Oh, no. Okie dokie. So relaxing. Just driving through the neighborhood. This is the neighborhood that I was shaking on the trees. It's like a little area on the inside. People thought I was shaking trees in people's in their yards, but I wasn't. There's a bunch of frost in these trees back when they had leaves, and I was shaking on them. It was a fun day. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. My daughter has her earbuds in, so she can't even tell that I'm talking. Yeah. It's all good. Ooh, this is some slippery stuff. You're coming with me, pal. Get in my trunk. That's just like a ice skating rink. Yeah, so this is what happens when it doesn't get plowed. It's just an ice skating rink. Now, several weeks ago, this garbage had a whole bunch of copper wire in it. So that's why I'm stopping to take a look again. Nope, just trash. All right, getting ready to drive over to the B&O Sycamore scrapyard and look at the golden dumpster. Wow. Can you say steel? Thank you very much. All day, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, they're literally right there next to the scrapyard, and they'll throw this in the dumpster. And I'm not bagging on them. You know, I get it. You know, they're wanting to just clear out a storage unit for whatever reason. Coming out yet. Oh my. All right. Guess I have to pick the stuff off the top first. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Hey, I can get in for free. Thanks. I just need one. It's a frozen tote. Juggers, would you guys like some snow? My mouth isn't working right. Hey, that's aluminum. No, it's not. This part might be. What is this? It's just packed. Look at all these jars. Tons and tons of jars. Hey, tape. I could use that. Totally. See if she's rocking out to Chevelle.
Hey, what's up?
Is it frozen? We're keeping that.
Okay.
Oh, really? So these are the legs. So to turn a $5 load into a $7 load. Excellent. Wrapping paper. That's one thing about doing the dumpster diving thing is that there's so much. Hey, this might be good for my house. It's brand new too. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep that. Oh, that's kind of. I don't know. Might be the right size, might not be. We're keeping this.
All right.
This is not going to come out easily. For now, here we go. Aw, look, it's a vicious predator. I wonder if this dumpster is going to become like the Union Pacific dumpster and not be productive because other scrappers see me going through it and now they're going through it. Hey, Santa. Are those metal or plastic? I think they're plastic. All right. Still got buried in there. All right, looks like a few more. This guy. What is this stuff in here? A lot of kids stuff. Bunch of, looks like pails. Thought it was SpongeBob. I don't know who that character is. It's definitely not SpongeBob. Entire Christmas tree. What else we got going on here? Little skeleton. Looks like someone's already been around here. I don't think, was that me? Let me see. That's my footprint. So yeah, that's a different footprint. So there's some metal in there. Guess that's it. What's in this box? Those sheets. It's metal enough. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, off to the scrapyard. Oh, yeah, then we have the snow off the scale. But I guess it doesn't matter. Am I the first one on the scale? 4140. I see some scrap metal. They cleaned it up.
Look at all those carts.
Yeah, they got the contract for who was it? Menards for their scrap. So lucky ducks. Alright, let's take a little tour. That is a snowy yard. Alright, let's get to work. Guess 200 pounds of steel. That truck they're hauling away.
It looks so tiny.
I like it. But yeah, I think they're gonna tear it up. All right, let's go find out how much we weigh. Run me over. Now that's a forklift.
Could pick us up if we wanted to.
I don't know if it's that strong. So I'm gonna guess 39.40. Let's see.
It's 41.50. Free game time, boys.
Yeah, 3,900. Cool. So 240 pounds. Right. All right. So my educated guess, $11. Right. Let's go get our serious cash. Hi, Sandra.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
What's going on?
Not much.
I missed you on Friday. So $11.40. Some scrapper coffee, an empty truck, and $11.40 in my pocket. Yeah. I don't think I'm done scrapping. I think my daughter's done. Yeah, she's not feeling so well. So I'm gonna take her home, and I don't know. Let's take a look in some dumpsters or something. We'll figure it out. But thank you, God, for the free coffee, and thank you for the scrap finds. Yeah, and God, just thank you for accepting us that believe. And thank you for accepting us that love. Thank you for accepting us that care and that just want to be a part of you for eternity. In the name of your Son that you sent. Amen. So one of the viewers was asking about this truck. I don't know if it's a Jeep or whatever it is, but there's the logo. For sale for $1,600. So I guess it's a 1951 Willys. So $1,600. There's the inside. So there's a radio of sorts. Can you guys see in there? Yeah. There's the W. So I guess it's a Willys and not a Jeep. Wow. Interesting. Yep. So Jim Whalen Ford in Elgin. So the sticker has survived. Interesting. All right, changed my mind. I finally stopped procrastinating, and I'm mailing out these packages to one to Maryland, one to Iowa, and one to Lawrenceville, Illinois. Yeah. So, and you guys that do a lot of shipping and resale type stuff, my hat's off to you. I struggle when it comes to mailing stuff out, and I always have, even like many years ago, like sending out presents to my family members. It's just a struggle, because to me it's like 10 different things I have to get them all together, and it's not creative, and my mind is usually creative, that it has to have like this, a painting or a song or a video or something like that. And it's I just struggle with tasks, being task oriented. If there's a task that requires 10 different things, and each one is a 10-minute process, 20-minute process, whatever, that requires other processes to be done first, it should be here's an extreme example of how my brain works, and how, for instance, some people get frustrated with me, and get frustrated with anybody with attention deficit, that you should just do it and stop whining or whatever. It'd be like me saying, hey, why don't you play 40 weekends the next year and a half at your church and learn 100 songs? Yeah, just do it. No big deal. Just make 229 videos in the next 18 months and get 20,000 subscribers. Just do it. It's just not that easy. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's how I'm wired. I'm wired, in the fun department, creative department, and God bless them, other people are wired in other ways. So, like, when I have certain people get upset with me about things that I struggle with, it's like, dude, really? The stuff that I can do easily, you struggle with, and I'm not turning around and throwing a shame ball at you, am I? It just gets frustrating. So I'm just saying that, yeah, it took me, it sounds stupid, it took me like 2 hours just to get the addresses and find my shipping tape that I bought a few days ago, and get the items that were underneath other items that I couldn't quite remember where they were. it's just a struggle, you know. But hey, I'm at the post office now. I got my packages. Let's do this. That was awesome. The guy was totally helpful because I brought it up to the counter. I wasn't gonna try using the outdoor or the automatic or what is it, self-serve, because the box wasn't big enough for me to put the packages in. Hey, check this out. So I don't know if you guys know that on Free is Better 86 on her channel, and I'll put her channel down in the description. I guessed how much change that they had in one of their videos, and my guess was $1,234.50. I just won like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I won. And I normally don't win things, but so she sent me the PayPal for winning that contest, and that was the exact same amount that it cost me to ship these 3 items. I just want to say thanks. So if you guys want to, I think it'd be awesome if you guys sent a tip, if you choose to Free is Better 86 on her PayPal tip jar, because you know, they put a lot of effort into their videos. Have you guys seen their last video? Just wire like all over the place. Yeah, it was amazing. Also, there's another channel called Scrap It Up. I just watched it. They have like 3 or 4 videos out, and it's 2 ladies running around scrapping. It's awesome. So if you get a chance, I'll link Scrap It Up, their channel, in the description, or maybe even on the first comment. I don't know. So anyway, let's go try to find some stuff in a dumpster. Yeah. All right, I got about 30 minutes before my son Jesse gets home from school. So let's go see if we can find something in a dumpster without getting in a car wreck. So I'm driving through these apartment complexes. I don't know if you can see there, it's not even plowed at all. There's no way I'm gonna go buzzing through there with a light truck. These things get stuck. I don't know if you guys drive a non-heavy truck, but yeah, these things are very lightweight, especially on the wheels that have the power. Let's go look at that dumpster. Definitely some snow. Let's see, a shelf and a box. That shelf though, I think it looks nice. Home. That shelf. What's up with that? So I guess, is that the way you would sit? Yeah. It's actually kind of nice. You might come home with me, Pally Wally. Yeah. I like it. Was it a yard sale for $3? Let's take a quick peek in here. Wow, that's some full garbage. It's a big cabinet too. It's a little bit too much plastic for me to take. This is basically just a couple pieces of steel there. I see nothing but household trash. Okay, so I have found virtually nothing since the post office, and it's time for me to head on back. So first off, I want to say just be awesome, stay awesome, do your thing. And there's about 5 new scrapping channels out there. So if you haven't had a chance to see them, they'll pop up in your feed if you normally watch scrapping channels. Check them out. And to those that are starting their new channels and those that are thinking about their new channels, my only advice is I have two things to say. Is for keep making videos. Just keep making them. You're going to get better at them. I'm getting better at my videos. And I heard someone say this just recently, and it definitely applies to us in the... just looking at those dumpsters. It applies to us that are creating videos. Is to have thick skin and a kind heart. We can do both. You know, it's not one or the other. That we can still have a kind heart and still have some thick skin, because we don't know some of these commenters that you know want to just be nasty. It just happens, and it happens to me a lot less lately. You know, I think the only people that I really irritate, and I'm not talking about people that are under the influence or that angry 9-year-old. You know, I'm talking about, you know, folks that are not that. Is I can irritate the actual hardcore scrapper, and you know what? That's fine. You know, the very first time I ever went to a scrapyard, I was already 3 videos into my channel. So it started out. It wasn't even called Scrap and Pallet Man. It was called something else. And I was doing pallets only, and then I started watching scrapping channels on YouTube, and that's how I just, I'm like, all right, I think I can do this. You know, initially I was watching Tucker Upper, and then I saw in my feed, you know, was Scrap Vulture and Dumpster Marcus and Bearded Diver and those guys, and so I started watching their channels. And yeah, the very first time I ever walked onto a scrapyard was my 3rd video of this channel, so 18 months ago, or a little bit longer than that, maybe 20 months now. So a little bit more than a year and a half. So yeah, so some of these hardcore scrappers have been doing it for 20, 30 years. You know, yeah, can I irritate them? Sure. But you know what? I'm still going to be me, and I'm still going to move forward. I'm still in my learning curve. And, you know, my goals are different than their goals. And all of our goals are different. And I just want to encourage you just to be you. And when I say, you know, be awesome and stay awesome, do your thing, I mean authentically be yourselves. And when we are ourselves, it will come out in our videos that, you know, this dude's authentic. This guy's not scripted. He's not being some character. He's not being a whatever. And you know what? Some of us are goofballs on the inside. And let that out. So what? Who cares? You know, some of us have this whole myriad of different aspects to our personalities. Let that out. I had one guy really tear into me in a comment, you know, finding inconsistencies. Whew, big genius. Yeah, I'm inconsistent about things. Welcome to the human race. Yeah, we're inconsistent. We say stuff and then do stuff totally different. And that's exactly why I need help, and I ask for divine help all the time. With all that being said, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I do. All right. Have a good night.